Welcome to the reopening of Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Of course, the Disney Vacation Club wings here have been open since last summer at Walt Disney World, but now we're at the reopening of the regular hotel, which doesn't have that many rooms anymore, but they have taken the time during the closure to finish the remodeling project. So we have brand new, completely remodeled rooms here at Wilderness Lodge, and we're gonna see if we like them as much as the old ones. I know there's a hardcore fandom that loves this hotel. This is like the only place they stay, and I know they're anxiously awaiting to see if these rooms, match the old ones in quality. So let's take a look. You're going to notice a lot of similarities with the Copper Creek rooms from DVC. They did a lot of similar things, and there are some furnishings that are, in fact, identical. So, here, going to the bathroom, we have the big rolling door. We don't have the cute little track like the DVC rooms. So it is just this, it's a pretty door. You have your full length mirror on this door as well. Obviously, no more carpet. We now have we have a faux wood floor, which works for this hotel. I'm not mad about it. You notice a lot of white wall though, just a lot of white wall. But thankfully, unlike some of the other resorts, this dark wood grain all over the place does go a ways to undo the pure white portions of the room. And slide this back. I guess we'll just start in the bathroom then. That makes some sense. Hello, everyone. This is, I think, the part that bears the most resemblance to the Copper Creek rooms. I think it's very similar, but maybe the furnishing or the fixtures in the bathroom are even not as nice as Copper Creek. The mirror's pretty plain. I like that it's lit from behind, but that frame doesn't mean anything to this hotel. The sinks are nice. The dual vanity is very nice. What's interesting is this, I'd say window, but it's just a piece of glass with this, geode art on it. I think it's just a decal, but because it is in copper, yeah, it's just a decal. Looks kind of cheap. I'm not a fan. Just a sticker. It's a sticker on glass. To stop you from seeing into the bathroom. Why it's there, then I don't know, just so you know someone's in the bathroom. I assume at night with the lights off, you could see light coming through there enough to know someone's in the bathroom. It's such a big room, they just need to know when the other people are in the bathroom because there's just so many places for them to go. Yeah, I like the sink. I like this vanity's nice. We have, oh, that doesn't go very deep. That's where the hair dryer is. There's like a thing there. Oh, that's for maintenance. There's some tiny cubbies. Pretty big one. Yeah, it's pretty shallow. Yeah, like just goes far enough back, just enough to fit the tissues and the extra roll of toilet paper. The cubbies go a little further back though. This is cute. I like the little wood boards for the soap and the body lotion. That's cute. Makeup mirror, obviously. Yeah. So in here, this art is repurposed also from Copper Creek. This is art of the totems that are in the lobby here, which is great. But I miss the old tile work for sure. It's pretty bland. It's pretty bland in here. I don't like the wood grain. I don't know. Is it cleaner and more modern? Sure. Did these rooms need to be redone in some way? Absolutely. I just think you lost a lot of charm in here. I do love this art though. This is a great piece. We have the mounted amenities as you would expect now. It's a nice shower setup at least. Again, like functionality, they're probably improving a lot of rooms on property, and it's probably time for a lot of these updates. Some of the choices, like the decal window, make me wonder. I just wonder like what the thought process is on that. So here across the hall, I like this, by the way. I think this is very pretty. It's a nice design to these, fits the hotel well. I'm sorry, I apologize, my bag is in here. There's nowhere else to put it right now. Yeah, it's a bolt door, so yeah, it's a pretty narrow opening on either side when you open this. It only goes so far, yeah. Just enough to get a bag in, probably. So there's a luggage rack in there. Get out of the lights, you can actually see. Obviously a place to hang things, our extra linen, some more storage space all up there. Throw this bag back in here. So we have a nice clear look at the room. So these are, everywhere they're doing these, I think it's been an improvement. Yacht Club specifically comes to mind. Yacht Club, if you watch our Yacht Club room tour, I think has the best version of this, where the ironing board folds out, folds out and all that. It's really nice. So we have our IP touch. Some rooms have other IP touches. There are rooms with Paul Bunyan art on the wall. I thought it was in these ones. I guess it's not. The larger rooms, the weird ones, do have that country bear art, which is amazing. We have that posted on the site if you want to see the country bear art. So there's only 2 IP touches in this room. And one of them is the coffee station, which has Bambi and Friend Owl. Which, I mean, Bambi's my favorite. And it's not, this doesn't clash with the room. I like this. I think it's fine. It's a nice little touch. You can do characters in rooms and not overdo it. I think the Moana rooms are going to be a different case, but I think there's a couple little touches, and I think that's enough, and you keep the elegance of your deluxe resorts. It's nice to have the Keurig. We have our ice bucket. It's a pretty nice one. I like that. I assume our coffee supplies are going to be here. They sure are. And we have the new model of the fridge with the open face, so you can see if you forgot anything without opening it. That way they don't have to throw out so much food and such. And let's take a look at the sleeping space, the bedroom. Obviously this is pretty radically different from before. Now, some of my favorite furniture pieces in the history of Disney resorts are Wilderness Lodge. I'm sure many of you remember the headboards that had the animal carvings on the sides and then the art across them. Legendary. Probably the greatest headboard Disney's ever done in all their hotels. And so those are big shoes to fill. That being said, I don't dislike these. I think they work. The decal on the wall, I think, is a terrible trend that we should get away from. I think it looks cheap and tacky. The headboards and the bed frames look great. Obviously now the beds are lifted off the ground with this, and you can put bags under there, which is, again, standard now as they roll through and remodel these Disney resort rooms. A fun little thing are these signs. These are great. So these are actually wood? No. They look like they're wood, but they do the trick. So this one points to camp, which points towards the lobby, by the way. And then on the other side of the room, I love this. Love this. Someone thought of this, and it's great. It points to the cabins. And wouldn't you know, there's the cabins. What a fantastic idea. And I think it works because I'm pretty sure all of these rooms in some way face a set of cabins, the Cascade cabins. So very cute, very thoughtful. So let's look more at this. So again, I don't love the art on the decal either. I'm not against like a wallpaper with the design that goes across the back, but this just looks so flat. It's just so flat, and the art isn't great either. Here's our other IP touch, though, Chippendale. And this is somewhat recycled. The art is different, but this is very similar to Grand Californian's remodel out in Anaheim, where you do have, like, Chippendale between the beds, you know, doing some shenanigans. Yeah. So, again, I love these little shelves. The little shelves next to the bed are great. That being said, what I think is wacky here was they did not give you USB outlets over here, so you can't, what it feels to me to be built for is really for your phone And they didn't give you a USB outlet for your phone, so you're gonna have to bring something with you, unless you're just gonna give up and be like, fine, we'll switch sides of the bed because I gotta charge my phone tonight. Because the USBs are over here, and they're plentiful over here. There's four. Four standard and four USB. More than enough outlets in the room. I just don't understand not giving you a USB by a nightstand, right? Doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm going to assume they didn't think of it on this side either. Nope, they sure didn't. Right, and so things that charge a USB, you have a chance of them being small enough to fit on this tiny shelf. Phones specifically, other mobile devices. Things that you're going to plug in, camera batteries and stuff like that, are going to be probably bigger than your phone, the charging devices for those, and yet they want you to put them on the tinier. Yeah, see, just little things. Little things. This is cute. I like this. This is a nice piece. A nice handle. Look at that handle. It's great. That's great. Room phone is there. Lights are pretty. Yeah, I like the headboard. I like the headboard a lot. Yeah. Obviously, the other great thing that they've been doing is the reading lights. So everyone has one. There's one on each side of each bed. Okay. We've got 6 drawers here. Obviously, there's no shortage of storage space now. You can put the bags under the bed. You have the closet space is pretty big. You have 6 of these drawers. There's a drawer there. I think there's enough room for all the stuff of the people staying in this room. Obviously, 4 more standard, 4 more USB outlets sitting up there too. Don't expect cookies. I think this is a reopening thing. A nice thing that's been done. They gave us some cookies. But otherwise, you can expect your remote. You can expect probably for the foreseeable future this enhanced cleaning thing. Obviously, your TV is there, the Samsung. I don't know if they've fixed these yet to the point where you actually can watch stuff off your phone if you don't have a Samsung device. Usually it's just Samsung devices that work with it, which felt like a big oversight. The garbage can is here. There's that light fixture up there. I like the wood border is nice. They're pleasant though. I can't say I don't like the feel of the room in total. I don't think they completely nuked it. These chairs work a lot better in this room than they did. We toured, like the first thing they remodeled is what they call, I think, like honeymoon suites. I think maybe they have a different official name. That was the first thing we saw like over a year ago, and we were just like, this doesn't look good. This looks a lot better. And that's the problem when you share all the furniture and all the rooms, is sometimes with those different shaped rooms and different layouts, when you don't really plan each room completely differently. Some of the furniture clashes with the different rooms. In this case, I think this is cute over here. I love the pattern on these chairs. They're very nice. They look comfortable. Yeah, these look comfy. I love this. So we have 2 tables. That's great. They're easy to move. The pattern on top. They're thematic. Yeah, these are great. It's good that they're lightweight. I appreciate that they realized you're going to want to move them all around the room to whatever you need to do. It was a nice, thoughtful thing. This mirror is straight out of Copper Creek. Absolutely a Copper Creek fixture. I'm trying to think if... I'm so used to... I'm thinking I'm in a DVC room, and usually there's more to look at in these, but because it's so similar to Copper Creek, but I think we've looked at pretty much everything. Then we'll move our way over here. This is cute. It's all these feathers, right? I assume that's a feather. Someone will come and be like, that's actually this. I'm sure there's some importance to why they're colored. I do not know I don't understand the reference they're making. Okay, so let's go look at our balcony. Oh, I didn't pre-open this one. There we go. So dividers between rooms. These wood slats. As you would expect, you have 2 chairs and a little table out here. They gave us a pretty nice view. We have this little lake and a look at the Cascade Cabins. And the Contemporary. This is a great view. I can even see Space Mountain. I'm sure if I maneuver a bit, I might be able to see the castle. I know that big tree might be in the way. So yeah, if you look out straight out in the distance, you'll see Contemporary and even the tallest spires of Space Mountain. And then there's cabins this way. There's like an osprey or something big on that 5G pole. It's like fighting the other birds. I don't know if you can see that with this wide angle I'm using right now, but it does, it feels like you're out in the wilderness here, which is great. It's what you want. But this is great. And Bay Lake out in the distance. This is a great spot. A great spot. This might be the best hotel at Walt Disney World. It's between this and Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's absolutely between those two. And I think that's what we still do best at Disney World is resorts. Our resorts just are so special and different from all the other Disney destinations around the world. So yeah, that's it. This is a remodeled room at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. I still love this hotel, and this is not. This was not as muted as other room remodels on property. It still feels like a Disney room. There's enough color and interesting things happening to where I would still want to stay here. This would not deter me from staying at Wilderness Lodge. So I highly recommend it. If you've never stayed here, or if you stayed in the past and were worried, I think you'll still enjoy it. Real quick, I realized I missed this whole thing. So you do have a iron. And again, this is why you're probably saying like there wasn't that much storage space. There is. I missed a whole section. There's the iron safe, and then two real big cubbies in here as well. It's right next to the other two that I showed you. Now we're done.